The Supercommittee is under real pressure right now to reach an agreement on how to reduce the nation's deficit. They are less than a week away from the deadline, but no closer to knowing if the deal is going to work or not. Joining us now with the latest is Washington executive editor Al Hunt. So Al, we have the time clock set to go, and we've been saying it's November 23rd, but operationally, this Supercommittee really needs to come up with a plan by November 21st, right?
Well, yes and no, Margaret. That's the official date. But, you know, in state legislatures, when they're not going to meet their end of session deadline, you know what they do? They stop the clock. They just say it's 11:59. It'll be 11:59 for the next 2 or 3 days. And Congress can, in essence, do that. They can rewrite and set their own rules. So I don't think that strict deadline on November 21st with the CBO scoring is really critical. The question is, can they reach a deal? I remain skeptical that they're going to reach a really substantive deal. They may do something cosmetically.
Well, how much is the quote-unquote kabuki theater here, and how much is really negotiation behind closed doors? We keep hearing there's a stalemate. Is that true?
Well, I really think it's both. I mean, it's kabuki in the sense they're going through the motions of saying, hey, we've delivered a really serious proposal. How about you? And the other side says, you know, when you deliver one, we'll deliver one. But they're really profound differences. But the central question remains, how much will the Republicans give on taxes? You can't get a big deal without having both entitlements and taxes. It's clear the Democrats are willing to give more than we thought some time ago on entitlements. Will the Republicans match them on taxes?
And then there's the other conversation about whether you're going to extend jobless benefits and some of the other cost issues that I know economists are worried about. But I know, Al, you look very carefully at our polling that Bloomberg conducts, and you've been looking at the New Hampshire numbers. Compare Romney versus President Obama. Who would win that state?
Well, our poll shows that Romney would win it by 10 points. Obama won it by 9 points last time. There's only 4 electoral votes, but in any place where you show a 19-point switch, as of today, that's cause for concern for the president, and it's all economic driven.
But Romney's not a sure lock?
Nothing's a sure lock other than the fact that I'm going to be on with Margaret Brennan tomorrow morning.
And we look forward to it. Al Hunt. We'll see. I don't know if, again, are you going to go down to Occupy Washington?
I'm going to stop by and send your regards, but I haven't been there in a couple weeks, but I want to see what's there now. You're right. I should make a trip.
Well, no, I know you did. That's why I bring it up. You wrote a column about it a few weeks ago. Good reading.